Next, we will be seeing one of the familiar term, which is nothing but a surface tension. The simple definition for a surface tension, in order to make things easily understandable, it is nothing but just divide the property into two: surface and tension. Tension offered on the surface or the free surface of the fluid is called to be the surface tension. You might see some of the objects that are floating over the surface of the fluid. Such kind of property or such kind of incidence is called to be a surface tension. Technically, if you want to know what is the surface tension is all about, is surface tension is the coefficient that can be defined as the intensity of intermolecular traction per unit length along the free surface of the fluid, and its unit is Newton per meter. For example, take two elements. One element is glass and another element is wood. Place a drop of water droplet over the two surfaces. If you can able to find out the difference of the surface tension between the two materials. So surface tension here, the effect may be becoming significant for small fluid systems such as liquid level in a capillary, as depicted in the picture 1.6, where it will decide whether the interaction formed by the fluid and the solid surface is wetted or non-wetted. So the wet surface and the non-wetted surface is clearly represented here. Example, this can be clearly understood like this. Take a bowl and in that bowl fill in one bowl water, and in the second bowl fill it with any gel or honey. Place the straw inside the two strips. In the strip which has a liquid or in the strip which has a water, it tries to be in the shape of a first picture, and whereas in the second picture is identified in the straw which is in mercury or which is in honey. This is nothing so the first fluid is said to be wet on the surface, and the second, or if the addition of the fluid molecules to the adjacent solid surface is stronger than the intermolecular cohesion, the fluid is said to be wet on the surface, otherwise it is a non-wetted interaction. The pressure inside a drop of fluid can be calculated using a free body diagram. So free body diagram is what you have studied in the engineering mechanics itself. The shape of a radius r is cut in half, and the force developed around the edge of a cut sphere is 2 pi r sigma. This force must be balanced with the difference between the internal pressure Pi and the external pressure P naught Pe acting on the circular area. So thus 2 pi r sigma is equal to delta P pi r square. So del P is equal to Pi minus Pe, which is equal to 2 sigma by r. Del P is equal to Pi minus P, which is equal to 2 sigma by r. Some of the properties, just to have a recap. Density is equal to rho. It decreases with rise in temperature. It is nothing but mass per unit volume. Specific weight, it is the heaviness of a fluid. It is a weight per unit volume. Third one is a specific gravity. It is the ratio of density of fluid to the density of water. It is rho F by rho W. And cohesion, it is a property of a fluid by which the particles of same fluid are attracted. Surface tension is mainly due to the cohesion property of fluid. Cohesion and surface tension are interlinked. Adhesion. So we will be very familiar with the term adhesives, gums. Okay, so that is what you need to come to mind. Adhesion. It is a property of fluid by which particles of different fluids or solids and fluids are attracted. In cohesion, the same particles in a same fluid are attracted, but whereas in adhesion, it is a property of fluid by which particles of different fluids or solid and fluids are attracted. Capillarity mainly due to the adhesion of a property of fluid. Capillarity is also again another important property. Difference between adhesive and cohesive property. So adhesive force, it holds two separate bodies together, whereas cohesive force, it acts to hold together like or unlike atoms.